Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I present you to today's central match between Dvin and Cilicia. Let me present you Team Cilicia. Number 1, Rafi Salatian. Number 2, Robert Uechi. Number 4, Brandon Collar. Number 6, Arsen Samuelian. Number 7, captain of the team, Jan Jaquez Akopian. Number 9, Javante Matthews. Number 10, O'Shane Reid. Number 11, Stepan Kuyumjan. Number 12, Damari Hopper. Number 14, Mohamed Disuki. Number 19, Vahak Akopian. Number 33, Ruben Dudalkian. Head coach, Joseph Baines. Assistant coach, Hago Pedros. Team Dvin. Number 1, Mikael Minasian. Number 3, Anthony Alston. Number 4, Gor Simonian. Number 6, Vahan Sargsyan. Number 7, Tanner Blili. Number 9, Robert Maratsakanyan. Number 10, Roma Salibekyan. Number 11, Twain Anderson. Number 12, Vincent Holmes. And finally, head coach of the team and the captain himself, Reggie Master George. Assistant coach of the team, Nazaret Tarkarian. The game will be officiated by Hamlet Arakelian, David Panosyan, David Kifyan. Good evening, dear basketball lovers, and we're back with the game. Dvin is going to be playing Cilicia today as Tanner Bliley is opening the points of today with two. Great matchup for both teams. Both of them having not a very strong Armenian side in the game, but having great foreign players as JJ misses his first three, and Dvin rocking with Van Sarksan and Roma Saribekyan in the beginning. Sarksan gets a three for his own. On the foreigner side, Vincent Holmes, Tanner Bliley, and himself, the head coach and the captain of the team, Reggie Monster George. He's gonna have a great game today. This is just the beginning. It seems to me like I'm always saying that he's going to have a great game, but believe me, he's such an amazing player. Not many players can play defense against him, so it's an easy thing for him to get a lot of points. And a turnover by Cilicia. Early 5-point lead of Dvin. Cilicia starting with Robert Olochi, Javante Matthews, and Damari Hopper, the new addition of the team, who's only played once against Gori, a game in which Cilicia didn't get the win. They lost by more than 20 points, if I'm not wrong. Reggie George! His first basket is a crazy monster jam. On the Armenian side of Cilicia, there's Rafi Salatian and Can Jekes Akopian. JJ, I would like to say. Javante from the corner misses it. There's a runner in Reggie and Tanner and Vahan, and Vincent decided to pass it to Bliley for the three, passed up on an easy two opportunity of Reggie George. Again, Javante's ball is stealed. Dvin is with the ball. Tanner as an open man. Van Sarksan is not yet getting the ball. Reggie will go all the way, leaving to Roma Saribekyan. Bliley has to shoot finally, and yes, 3 seconds called. That is a good call by the ref. And yes, Roma had to shoot under the basket. He knew that too. And we see a different game roster for Dvin. They have Twain Anderson on the bench, who was playing for Eurobasket, or Supersonics, I'm sorry, during the preseason tournament. And Romello Jones is not in a uniform, so we'll see this a lot with Romello and Twain being going back at each other by playing. Damari Hopper didn't get a foul call on himself by Saribekyan. Him is the easy lane. Tanner's with the ball, has a lot of space. Of course, he's gonna go all the way. Blows the layup. Javante putting his feet on gas. And yes, Vincent Holmes was very close to stealing the ball. Not lucky. Javante got hit on the hand. And yes, 2 shots will be awarded for to Matthews, as the referees thought he was trying to shoot. Matthews misses it. Again, both of the times, missed twice in a row. Vincent is with the ball. He can shoot one, which he does, but misses long, airballs it. Damari Hopper gets it in the opponent's half court. Robert on 3, he will shoot and steal. Cilicia not having luck again, putting up points on the scoreboard. And more than 3 minutes have already passed by in the first quarter. Cilicia has never taken any points. Tanner's floater goes. And Javante, look at what he does. This is what he really likes to do. I think it's an offensive foul. Yes, it is. Great call again. Tanner Bliley in a perfect defensive position, forcing him to do a charge. And yet a timeout called by Cilicia. We'll be back in a minute. Vincent Holmes is with the ball. Brandon Collar is checking in with O'Shane Reid. And as well as Stepan Kuyumcan. So 3 subs for Team Cilicia in a timeout. Great defense by JJ, rejects Tanner's shot. Brandon Collar will go all the way. But again, blows the easy layup. Okay, Reggie George was there, but he was not putting that much pressure that guy missed. Great pump fake. Tanner clearly leaving it to Vincent Holmes. O'Shane is called for a foul. And Vincent, drawing a foul, is going to the line to get 2. Today, defense of Cilicia is in a terrible situation. Dvin is doing anything they want, pump faking, sending guys flying on the defense. Of course, they will need some adjustments in the play, and both teams struggling from the line today as Vincent misses his first foul shot attempt. Misses both of them. Javante and Vincent Holmes going back at each other with missed free throws. Kuyumcan shoots one. First point of the team by Stepan Kuyumcan, which is a 3 after 4 minutes of playing time. More than 4 minutes to be exact. Vincent has a lot of space. Roma in the corner. Wasn't able to answer, but Sarkisian, good fight for the offensive rebound. JJ controlled every and each second of that situation, of that episode, and he got fouled. 2 team fouls for both of the teams early in the first quarter, close to splitting the first quarter. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. Dvin rocking their zone defense with Reggie. The wall being underneath his own basket, and of course everybody's scared when Reggie is there. Roma passes it to 3 to Vincent. Bang, bang, Vincent Holmes. Now the answer is here to Stepan Kuyumcan, and 2 players from Dvin, Dwayne Anderson, and my guy, my favorite player of the league, of course I'm talking about guards, is trying to check into the game. And Javante again blows a layup. Tanner with the ball. He has a lot of space, has a man in the corner, gives it out to Vincent. And yes, he was hit on the hand during the shot. He'll go to the line. And yes, finally sub is called. Anthony is going in. Tanner will go to the bench to get a well-deserved rest, as Dwayne Anderson will still wait to sub out the free throw shooter Vincent Holmes.
There we go.
Struggles again. 3 in a row misses for Vincent Holmes from the line. And Reggie doing a smart thing, going to the side of Javante Matthews, understanding that O'Shane Reid is a lot stronger than Javante, and it'll be harder for him to get the offensive rebound. Finally, Vincent makes one, goes to the bench right away. Dwayne Anderson will get his first minutes with the green uniform of Dvin. And he's rocking the Kobe shoes with the green that matches his uniform. Great player, very smart, very intelligent, has a great basketball IQ. Kuyumcan's pass won't go, but a foul called on Dwayne Anderson, not on O'Shane Reid, which is interesting to see for now. Brandon Collar will put the ball in JJ's hands. He'll shoot a long 3. Misses it, and yes, a foul called on Brandon Collar. Apologizes to his opponent. What a great guy, Brandon Collar. What I always like to say, the motivator of the team, and it seems like the second name is forming Anthony gets the ball. Collar with good defense. Anthony leaves it to the corner to Sargsyan. Right back to Alston. Great pump fake from the mid-range. Air balls. It wasn't. I wasn't expecting that shot from him. So still a 10-point lead. Cilicia still having the one and only three-pointer of Stepan Goimjan for the game. And the 2-3 zone of Dvin seems to be working for them. Javante with a weird shot which won't go. Anthony with the ball has a man in the corner, but again a turnover now. Not a bad shot, but a turnover. Robert Uvaic is checking in with Cilicia having 14 fouls. Javante Matthews finally will go to the bench, not having his best game of the day. So Robert will be in the point forward position of Cilicia. Great pass to Kohler. What a great ball movement. Dwayne Anderson gets called for his second personal foul now for the game. I think it would be smart to put Vincent Holmes. Oh no, it's the first one, I'm sorry. I thought the other time he was on Vincent Holmes. So okay, Vincent can still be on the bench and have his rest time. Cilicia missing 3 free throws now in a row as O'Shane blows his first one shot long. Yet again a missed free throw. So 4 free points are not with Cilicia for now. Dwayne Anderson gets the ball, finally gets a touch during the offense. We'll play pick and roll with Anthony. Reggie Monster, what are you doing? Great dunk by everybody. I won't even say his name. He's everything and everybody in this team doing whatever is possible. Robert is fouled. Oh, he'll go to the line too. I thought maybe from the sideline Cilicia will start the play. Sub in Team Dvin with Vahan Sargsyan going to the bench, and one more sub. Roma Saribekyan will go to the bench. Robert finally makes the first free throw of Team Cilicia. And the win zone, Robert Manatsakanyan is checking in. Robert got the pair, still a 10-point lead. Anthony will try to play horns with Twain and Reggie George. Reggie gets the ball in the paint. He will start to dominate, which he does, getting the easy lane against O'Shane Red. Great footwork by the big guy. Now Manatsakanyan with Simonyan will be on top of the 2-3 zone. Dvin has been rocking from the beginning, and look at what Reggie George does. Gets the ball, is confused why the small guy is trying to play defense. Great shot, 2 points are with Dvin's Robert Manatsakanyan, and everybody's happy, and the bench is happy too. JJ's answer is not there. Twain gets the ball. Yes, you have to control it, young man. Anthony leaves it to Simonyan. Didn't quite catch the ball. I don't like to see this happen to the young kid. The 16-year-old guy has a lot of future in front of him. Let's hope that nothing like this happens to him at all. Collar with a 3. Bang, bang. Brandon Collar. And Vincent is near the commissioner's table trying to come back to the game. Simonyan. And Dvin playing 5 out with Reggie making a 3. The sub on Dvin's side. Reggie will finally go to the bench to get some rest. He's got 8 minutes of playing time with 13 seconds to go. Vincent Holmes is back. Of course, Cilicia will now have a way for them to go to the paint with O'Shane Ray doing so, but blows the layup, shot it short. Vincent Holmes, what a strong drive, but again, missed layup. Dvin won't miss this. Dvin is playing great basketball today. Robert. The defensive player, Robert Manatsakyan, got away with the call. Look at the dunk of Dwayne Anderson. Shane Rady is on the bench. Javante Matthews will be the center guy for 2-3 zone of Cilicia. And no, he won't, as the 2-3 zone is not here yet. Cilicia will be playing man-to-man with Raji George being out. Vincent was close to turning the ball over. Anthony, and one! What a drive by the steel machine of Dvin. Let me remind you that in preseason he got a game with having 8 steals in a single game, having only 30 minutes of playing time, which was in the preseason. I won't remember against which team, but again, 8 steals in a single game is crazy. And Javante fighting for the rebound with his teammate and gets it. JJ has an open man in the corner. Brandon leaving it to Robert, again a miss. Vincent with the ball. Dvin can go for a 2-for-1 situation with Gor Simonyan in the corner. Vincent got tipped, and Dvin will still have the ball. 28.8 seconds left with 10 seconds on the shot clock. I don't think Dvin will be able to manage the clock that well to have one more opportunity for a shot. Anthony with the ball. They need to move quick, only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He gets a mid-range, misses it. Stepan with the rebound. And Javante, of course, I'm sure he didn't see there's not a lot of time left on the clock. And finally, somebody from both teams sees the time. Reggie George tells Vincent to wait for the last second to get a shot. And yes, an offensive foul called. I'm very happy with the decision that the ref has made, with Vincent opening his hand. 3.7 seconds to go in the first 10 minutes. Robert traveling cold. Only a second has passed, 2.6 seconds left. Dwayne with the ball, he needs to shoot. Oh my God, what a close shot. The ball just rimmed out, 26-8. Great job by Dvin getting the early lead in the game. We'll be back in 2 minutes. The basketball is back on court for the second quarter of the game. Robert Okay, it was a turnover, but I don't think it's a very smart decision to leave the ball in the low post to Stepan Kuyumjan, the youngster of Cilicia. I don't understand what he was going to do if he got the ball there. And Damari Hopper playing full court defense on Vincent Holmes. Roma with a strong put of a three. Javante got the rebound, strong one. He will try to go all the way. Dwayne with great defense, but a foul called. Of course, whenever Javante is going at you full speed, it is very hard to play defense. The only way is to be in a correct defensive stance, which Dwayne was very close to being in, watching the replay. But believe me, not only that's hard to be at the right spot at the right time, but it is scary too. Of course, Javante weighing a lot of pounds. He's strong, he's fast. But he misses the fourth free throw in a row. Vincent has a lot of space in front of him. Misses the layup. Mikhail Minasyan checking in for Dvin. Kuyumjan got the lost the control. Vincent, Euro, and makes it. Damari Hopper finally getting some touches of the ball. Kuyumjan's shot doesn't go. 20-point lead very early in the game. Anthony's too open, decided not to shoot. Minasyan will try one. Airballs it. JJ now try to go all the way. Again, losing his control of the body. He's on the floor. And Dvin has the numbers on the offense. Anthony Austin finally gets a three to go. This is really getting out of hand. Damari Hopper will put a three. No arc shot, which was shot short. Great pass to Vincent Holmes and one. And look at what Reggie George is doing now. Oh, there's a timeout called by Cilicia, I think. Let's see. Yes, it is. We will be back in a minute. So after the timeout of Cilicia, Vincent Holmes is getting the 3 points the old way. Damari is with the ball. Look at how easy that was for him. The basket won't count. And now Javante is going to work. This time he gets the layup finally. Cilicia having double digits. And yes, Reggie with the ball. This is going to be easy 2 points for him every time with O'Shane Reid being on the bench. Not that O'Shane is the kind of player that can play defense against Reggie, but at least he will try. It was very close call on a block side, but Javante Matthews is right there to put the ball back in hoop and clear after his teammate. A great steal by Damari Hopper. He gets the ball in the opponent's half court. Steal machine goes to work. Anthony Alston getting his first one of the game. Tanner feed Anthony, of course. That is a great decision. Tanner will go to work. That's some traveling called on him. Tanner was showing the ref what he did is not a travel. I somehow agree with him if we are in US, but we're in Armenia. We're being judged by the FIBA Europe's rules, and yes, that is a travel. Javante getting his next 2 points with 14-36. So Dvin has scored two times more than Cilicia in the 13 minutes of playing time. Youngsters of Cilicia playing great defense. Anthony with step back. Bang, bang, Anthony Alston. Very early in the game, Anthony Alston already getting 8 points. The Maris floater won't go. Don't even try to get the rebound out of Reggie's hands. Roma. The basket actually was moving a lot. I think Cilicia getting away with a goaltending call as the ball rimmed down because of the movement of the basket. Javante misses one more time. Reggie with another rebound. And yes, a foul call on Damari Hopper. The leading scorer of team Dvin, guess who it is? Of course, the monster having 11 points, perfect from the field, 5 for 5. Reggie is in a post, going to work. Finally misses a shot. Blili didn't try a putback. Sarkisian right back in the game. He'll try a 3, missed. And a foul call, I think, is going to be on Tanner Blili. And yes, it is. And Cilicia having a point leader in Javante Matthews, having 6 points. He's 3 from 7 from the field. As I told you earlier, missed 4 free throws, but has 5 rebounds to go with that too. And Reggie very close now to getting a double-double with 7 rebounds. Vincent with 9 early rebounds. And just only 8 minutes and 50 seconds of playing time. Great pass to Reggie, but a traveling call. Yes, that is the correct, right decision. Robert saving some time for his offensive play from the 24 seconds. Cilicia not having, I will say, a great tactic of playing. Robert doing everything himself and getting the 2 points. What I'm saying is that Cilicia, I think, most likely need to start giving passes. More Reggie George with no regrets for human life, posterizing Robert Ovauchi. We're right back the other way. Damari Hopper stealed by Twain Anderson, who's checked back in. And Cilicia with numbers again, really on the transition offense, getting the 3. We're close to having a 30-point game very early with only 15 minutes. And an unnecessary foul by Tanner Blili. I think it was his 3rd, if I'm not wrong. We'll see. Just in a second. O'Shane Reid coming back. Damari will go to the bench or no? No, that was Robert. Ovauchi was doing great things on the offensive side. Tanner actually no 3, but having 2 fouls now. Javante still struggling, missed 5 in a row from the line. And a great stat line for Tanner Blili as well. 6 missed free throws in a row for Javante Matthews. Tanner Lily having 10 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers on himself. Another shot from Lily, Lily won't go. And yes, look, Dwayne Anderson playing smart, getting space for Javante Matthews to score an easy one. At least they didn't commit for a foul, as they have 14 fouls with 4 minutes to go. Lily was open this time, decided not to shoot. Offensive foul called. Lily has to go to the bench now, having 3 fouls for himself. Yes, Vincent Holmes will check back in. He's got a great game too. As I told you, has 9 rebounds only in 8 minutes and 52 seconds. So double-double is pretty much guaranteed for the guy. O'Shane. Great defense by Reggie George. And yes, the ball will be avoided to Dvin with 3:33 to go in the second quarter, 48-18. Cilicia still not trying zone defense, but Twain has a mismatch, decided not to use it. Vincent Holmes open underneath the basket, so it was indeed a zone defense. I was a little bit confused in the beginning. Stripped by Sargsyan. Gor Simonyan putting his feet on gas. Too bad the youngsters missed, but Simonyan controls the ball, leaves it to Vincent. Twain will put up a 3. Damari Hopper, of course, easily passes through, leaves the ball to Javante, blows the easy layup. Vincent has an open man in Reggie George, but decides to go all the way. That was an easy layup for him. And again, very close to 30 points, 28-point lead right now for Dvin. Javante again with the ball. And the shot goes up, missed. No foot violation called. The ball was under O'Shane's and Reggie's feet, and nothing has been called. Reggie makes the floater, doing point forward things. And finally, we have a 30-point lead of Dvin. O'Shane misses one again. Reggie George, I haven't checked his stat line in a long time. He's got 9 rebounds now. And Sargsyan was open in the corner, didn't get the ball. Vincent will go to work by himself, leaving it to Dwayne Anderson. What a great cut and an amazing find by Vincent for two more easy points for the team. Javante dominating the paint, but again misses it. Javante Matthews is now 4 from 12 from the field. Sargsyan, too bad he missed. Javante, finger roll won't go. He thought he was fouled, but no, we were looking at Reggie, who was in a perfect defensive stance, fighting for his own rebound, trying to put the back ball into the hoop, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line. 2 subs for Cilicia. JJ, Brendan Collar coming back. Hakopian and Javante will be on the bench for the remaining minute and 1 second of the first half. Reggie is good from the line the first try. Let's see what he does on the second one. And it's good once again. Reggie George having 17 points, and he's the leader of the team in scores. Anthony Alston checking back. Of course, team needs good defense in the end of the first half. I'm not saying that it's going to be hard for them to lose some of the lead before the end of the first half, but believe me, that's where it starts. Offensive rebound by Stepan Goyumjan. Hopper's bank shot is good. 38 seconds left. Now let's see if this time Dvin can get the 2-for-1 situation, which I don't think they will even try, as Vincent Holmes is not very smart bringing the ball up front. Dvin gets a shot, bangs it home, and only a 2-second difference in game clock. A shot clock again. Nobody from Cilicia sees the game time, and they leave the opportunity for Dvin to get one more shot going to the locker. Anthony with the ball. Only 3 seconds left. Anthony needs to get a shot of Robert with the ball. He needs to shoot. Never saw time. This shot won't even count if it goes in. 57-22. Cilicia scoring only 22 in the whole first half. We will be back in 15 minutes.
like New York, they had their names twice. Name your price, I black out and change the lights. Give you the same advice that I gave my wife. Don't fuck with mine, playing in your lumps and nine. Let the smoke cloud clear so the sun can shine. Culture shot, but some of us, that's all we got. Whether you're born or not, you can all shine.
New York, legendary rhyme wars, code name Charlie Horse, bust with blind force. I smash, set it and wreck, for cash credit a check. You crash test, can't measure the threat. I dance on a nigga like my name's Zach Judah. Rap Barracuda, 3XL Kahuna. Sure to get it hurting and cause a disturbance. I'm thirsty, feel what I feel, then we can merge that. Creeping through the states in V8s and 12s. My weight's held, fuck with me to brace yourself. The noble, sir, I'm ass mogul. Know the blast vocals and move global on you local.
This is a grown man talking. Coward, I'll split your head. I'm from the east where the streets run red from the bloodshed. Been chef for the rights and peace. No respect for all the each other at ease. My brothers can't wait to squeeze the automatic. They need wreck like a drug dealer need an addict. Floating on a 95, stink like a killer bee. Your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see.
From dark matter to the big crunch, the vocals came in a bunch without one punch. Rare glimpse from the swiftly advanced, proved unstoppable. Reputation enhanced since the chords was probable. So you compare and contrast, but don't blast to extreme depth. With a pen to hold fast, watch the block thirst for one, became all. Shot him with the long forgotten rainfall. Delivered in a brutal fashion with simplicity. The blind couldn't verify the authenticity. The rhyme came from the pressure of heat, then it was laid out on the ground and paved streets.
I got every Beatle record at home, every Beatle record. We didn't get to see it. What kind of police protection? I never like to get a piece of the Beatles. I don't know where they got out of here. What do you think of the Beatles? I think the Beatles in this country are taking all our women away, and everybody's going crazy about them. They're nothing. They don't have any talent. They're completely bad.
I mean, what would you say your style?
It's our secret. Never teach the Wu-Tang.
where basketball is back on court for the second half of the game. I have on the phone Graham Wilson, the head coach of Dvin, who was coaching Dvin in the preseason. We're very happy to have you back, Graham. How have you been doing?
Very well, thank you, Albert. I'm much better for hearing your voice and being able to speak to you during this game. It's a great game.
And are you satisfied with the way your team is playing?
I think we made a fairly good call with giving Coach Reggie George the reins this year. He's doing a phenomenal job both on the court and on the bench.
Gotcha. And what about the new additions of the team, Graham, with Dwayne Anderson?
Dwayne played for me in Portugal. We knew what we were getting with him when he the Supersonics. From that point of view, he's a great fit. He's an intelligent basketball player. He's a low volume, high impact guy. And I really like what he's going to bring for us.
We're very happy to hear from you, my friend. Enjoy the game for the rest of the remaining, 18 minutes? I'll talk to you after the game.
You will do, Albert. And remember, my friend, love basketball, and basketball will love you back.
Thank you very much. And in the meanwhile, we had a great start for the second half with 61-27 lead of Dvin. Reggie's owned the free throw line. I was talking with Mr. Wilson. Wasn't able to get my expressions out with Reggie posterizing again. Tanner shoots a three. Misses it long. JJ will try to go all the way, and yes, he gets the two miscommunication in defense by Vincent and Tanner Blilly. And Cilicia starting to play a full court defense. Vahan Sargsyan is on the three. Everybody was on their feet waiting for the ball to go in. Wasn't enough though. And Hagopian somehow keeping the ball alive, but wasn't enough to get the possession for the team. It goes out, Dvin ball. Vincent has an open man in Sargsyan again. And Vahan will go to the line. I don't think he meant to shoot the ball, but he's avoided with two free throws. So yeah, maybe the official who called that thought that he's going to shoot. JJ is going to the bench. Salatian is going to get more minutes with Sargsyan making his first foul shot. Sargsyan is lucky on the second one, gets the friendly roll. Robert on the three, makes it. And Tanner, again, guarded full courted by Stepan Kuyumjan in the corner again. Sargsyan, again, not lucky this time, but what a great job by Sari Began getting the offensive rebound and putting the ball back in the hoop. I really hope to see a lot more from him than just some kind of episode like this. Sargsyan is with the ball, leaves it to Tanner. Tanner avoiding a block, but not making the shot. Damari Harper, who's been terrific from this spot in the preseason, makes it. Vincent just easily passes the half court, putting them in spin cycle, gets the layup 67-34, and Vincent takes the ball right back for the team. In and out move. Tanner was open on three, decided to go all the way, gets the floater to go. We have 39-point lead. Two-three zone defense for Dvin is again here. Robert will put a long one. Ball rims out. We're going right back the other way. And again, leaving the ball to Sargsyan. misses his first try, and a foul called on Sarıbekan this time. And what I really like about Dvin today and the head coach Reggie George, he's been having great decisions today. Of course, not losing the control and not bringing in not a very good, let's say like this, 5 on the court, but he's giving everybody opportunities to show themselves. And Damari was not friends this time with the hoop. The ball just rims out. Vincent will play pick and roll with Reggie. Great steal by Stepan Kuyumcan, who will try to go all the way. Puts him on Euro step. What a great layup by the youngster of Cilicia, Robert Manatsakanyan on the court. And again, stealed now by Damari Hopper. This is close to being out of hand now for Dvin. They lose again, but Vincent solves all the problems, getting the and one. Vincent is on the line. Dwayne Anderson is going to come into the game in the place of Vincent Holmes. He's the foul shooter for now. He's getting the 3 points. O'Shane on the free throw line, leaving the ball to Robert. Reggie with the next and another rebound. Obviously, Reggie George already has a double-double. I don't even need to check, but I will. And he has 13 rebounds with 21 points. Terrific game from him. And Reggie fighting for his own missed shot. Wasn't able to get it though. Stepan gets the ball to O'Shane, and great defense. Mikhail Minasyan forces O'Shane to turn the ball over one more time. And in the 25 minutes of the game, Dvin having 14 turnovers. Oh, we're tied at 14 turnovers. Both teams have that much. Robert is with the ball after the steal. Got away with the double dribble call. And yet Stepan Kuyumcan again playing full court defense, fouls again against Anthony Alston. Such a humble guy, Anthony Alston. I was always talking about him being great on the field. He's 42%, has 6 assists, 2 rebounds, a steal, and just 1 turnover. But believe me, if he wasn't this much humble and was more energetic, he would have gotten more points. Anthony will go all the way, and he'll get the easy 2. And John Hakopian being warned for a technical foul for complaining about some calls with the referees. 34-point lead of Dvin is still here with under 4 minutes to go. JJ's shot is missed. Rebounded Anderson. He's open on the 3. Won't try one, will go all the way and get the end one. As Mr. Wilson was saying, great addition for the team. Of course, he can step up in big moments. I'm not talking about this one, as the team has now 36-point lead. Oh, Dwayne Anderson is lucky. He missed the rebound. I'm sorry, he missed a free throw. An illegal play by Cilicia's own O'Shane Reid with coming for the rebound earlier than the shot is released from Twain's hands. He gets the free point. And Javante is back in the game. O'Shane will go having 3 personal fouls now. And I'm trying to check the full statistics of the game with both teams. Cilicia shooting only 30% from the field, while Dvin is shooting 51%. And they had 5 more shots than Cilicia from the three-point line. Again, Dvin in the lead with 31%, Cilicia only 22. Austin, what a strong finish underneath the basket. Dvin out rebounding them. 45 to 28, having more assists, 19 to 7. So in all the major stats, Dvin is better in everything today. Dwayne Anderson goes all the way, uses his offhand, won't go. I don't think very smart decision from him for using the left hand. JJ is tipped. The ball will still be in Cilicia's hand. Robert going out. Gor Simonyan will get some more playing time, while Hakopian for the Cilicia is checking in too. And after the crazy, not a turnover actually, but crazy drive with the ball tipped out of bounds by JJ, he'll go to the bench. Gore with a great steal, but still right back by Damari Hopper. Great fight from both of them. Hopper is going to his favorite spot, and yes, that's a knockdown every time. Anthony has to pass the ball up court from the corner, missed by Simonyan. And Damari again is going to the mid-range, his favorite spot. Stealed by Alston. What I'm talking about. Vincent Holmes gets the slam. And the only part of the game where Cilicia is in the lead is the fast break points, having 15 after Dvin getting their 11th now. So 2 minutes left, very close to being a 40-point game. Javante is back, of course. Stepan, you're not getting the ball in the corner when Javante is here. Hakopian. And yes, finally the ball goes to Stepan Kuyumjan. Not a good pass placement. And it just goes out. And yes, and Anthony Allison, of course, easily is gonna get the ball. Will try to go all the way, leaves the ball to Twain on the 3, just pump fakes. Tanner resetting the offense with Anthony very open on 3, not even looking at the basket, decided not to shoot. Minasyan gets his own rebound, and yes, the ball will not count as Dwayne Anderson gets away with a foul called, but an offensive interference called. Of course, the reason of that is that Dwayne was on the rim right here. Grabbed the net, got the hoop moving. Robert gets a 3. And yes, he was hit on the hand. Let's see what's happening. Oh, a timeout called by Dvin, a late call, but no problem. We will be back in a minute. We are back after the timeout of Dvin. 81, score being 81-45. Dvin still in the lead. Anthony has an open man in the corner in Simonian. Blili. Again, great ball movement by Dvin. Austin is open in the corner. Anthony Austin. Right back to 39-point lead. Dvin not having any luck with getting the 40. Hagopian from the corner will shoot it, airballs it, step on with the offensive rebound. 10 seconds left, steal by Anthony. What a steal by Anthony Austin, but an offensive foul called on him for just a tiny push. I will be honest, I'm not happy with the call. On that kind of speed, of course, every push is hard. Yes, jokes around with the ref. I'll say why I'm not happy, as on that full speed, every touch will seem like a big touch, and that's why Robert was sent to the seats. And Tanner with the steal. Great job, Tanner. Really getting the end one. Dvin is doing everything today. 86-45. Finally, they get in the 40-point lead with one more to go. 41 points. And Blili with a chance to make it 42. In 22.3 seconds. I really hope this time somebody from Cilicia realizes there is not enough time on the shot, on the game clock for Dvin if they can drain the clock down to the last second. I don't think they have. No, they don't. Javante going all the way, gets the easy two, leaving too much time for Dvin to get a good shot selection. 5 seconds left. Anthony with the ball. 3, 2, 1. Blili has to shoot. Missed it. We're going to the fourth quarter with a 40-point lead. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
You had to go up too on that one. You would have had to like lean on it. You got to lean on it. Got that. You got that? I got it. I got to see it. That definitely wasn't a quick off. Oh yeah. Bro, he ran into you harder than you slowed up. They'll get 60. They got too many points out there. Slow back down. My fault that shit. We just getting like. Yo, y'all look top in the zone. Don't be so far apart. We got 21 to 16 turnovers, bro. You gotta cut that shit down. No turnovers. They got 20. I mean, it's an up and down game to score. We gotta be close to the ball. Time is fast away from it.
We're going to watch the last 10 minutes of this game. Dvin against Cilicia. Dvin having the 40-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Cilicia will need some kind of a miracle to get the W in the game. as Anthony is with the ball. Twain open, decided not to shoot. Of course, understands that his feet are not set. Is gonna miss it, and yes, decides to reset the offense. Great thinking by Twain, who got the mid-range to fall, getting the 40-point back. Hopper's floater won't go, fights for his own rebound. The ball just comes out to Robert. Lucky rebound for him. Javante getting another 2, having 12 points now. Anthony Alston, as I was saying in the beginning, having a steal machine, being a steal machine, has 3 steals in a game. And finally, Sargsyan makes a 3. Everybody's happy. Fans love it. Bench loves it. 92-51. Damari has an open man in the corner. Hakopian with a 2-point attempt. Won't go. Rebounded Robert. And pass was not good either. Loose ball for them. We'll see Dvin going right back the other way. And I'll talk a little bit about Dvin being a great team last season in the A-League. They were my favorite team, obviously. No, not even a single thought about that. They had the best player, personally for me, Jordan Watson, as Devontae Matthews is getting an N1. Jordan Watson, who's playing in Kazakhstan now with Dvin's head coach Tigran Gökçen. They both went to Kazakhstan and are going to be playing in their league. Of course, Jordan playing, Gökçen coaching. He's the head coach of the team where Jordan plays, and yet in the league for Dvin, we're playing great players overall, with on the Armenian side being Mkhitar Vartanyan and David Khachatryan, who's playing for Mad Foxes this year. He's been traded to Foxes, wanted to play actually for Foxes last year, didn't have luck, played for Dvin, and it was better for him as they were the silver medalists of the league instead of Mad Foxes being on the 3rd place. And in the semifinals, Mad Foxes lost to Dvin. So overall, Dvin had it was the team, okay, I'll say it like this. It was the team with the least budget who went to the finals. And the highest paying player was Jordan Watson, who was getting only $400 to $500 salary a month. And I'm talking about the playoffs. In the beginning, he had $300 contract. So, as I said already, maybe the best player of the league being paid only $500. Of course, that team was playing great. And again, look at here. We've seen a lot of offensive foul calls in this match. And Tanner Blillick getting his 5th foul. He'll go to the bench. And yes, Coach Reggie deciding that Anthony will be on a court. So in the end of the A-League last year, where Dvin was playing against Vahagni City in the finals, the league was kind of a different, I'll say like this. So the score was 1-1 going into the finals. It was a race to 5 wins, so actually technically the same thing as in NBA finals. The most you can have was 7 games in the finals, so somebody would have already gotten 4 wins in that time. And Dvin lost first 2 games, then got a win. So score was 2-1, then it was 3-2, and in the last game of the league, Vahagni got the win, making it a 4-2. Sargsyan getting 1 more 3. Again, everybody loves when the youngster gets a 3. So after the league was over, believe me, we haven't seen anything from basketball. Yeah, we saw some small cups and Infinity Cups. It was under 20, only Armenian basketball league. Of course, we had the kids leagues, all the youth leagues, everything, but nothing really major. And we really have waited so much time for both of the leagues of Armenia to start, the Caucasian and the A-League. And believe me, we are enjoying this a lot right now. As everybody I know from Armenia who is a basketball player is playing either in this one or the other league. Of course, this is a great way to improve Armenian basketball. For foreign players, there's an opportunity to start a career in Europe, being cut out in the US and not having very much luck. Yeah, of course. I was talking about not having very much luck to being in, let's not even talk about NBA, in Drew League, in Summer Leagues, something like that. And yet they come to Europe seeking a career in Europe. And this is, believe me, a great country to start in our own Armenia. We have 2 leagues, as I already told you. And yet we've seen a lot of great players who got better contracts after playing here just a couple of months for a whole season, maybe 7 or 8 months. But all the other teams, John was tripped on the foot. I think he has an injury, and yes, the game has to stop with John being on the floor. We'll need a doctor assistance. Yet, as I was talking about, Dvin being a great team last year, believe me, Matt Foxes was too, having Arkady Makarchan, arguably the best player of the league. Not but my personal thought. For me, the best player of the league was David Khachatyan, who's playing for Matt Foxes now. Most of the basketball lovers and, of course, coaches and everybody was thinking that the best player in the league was Arkady Makarchan, and again, I told you he's playing this year for Mad Foxes too. So Mad Foxes, I think, arguably the best team in the league for now. They got their first win against Basketball Club Gori from Georgia, having pretty much an easy game with 20+ point lead. They got a slow start in the beginning, having a very aggressive game and fouling a lot of times. I think that 10 or 15 more fouls in the game, if I'm not wrong. But they got the easy dub. Wagner has been playing great too. They got 2 wins in a row against Bayazet and Gori. So everybody from the Armenian side has already played with Georgian team Gori. We will still wait for the other team to arrive, the BC Mega, and we see on the replay how JJ crashed to the floor. And yet Cilicia, who's playing today, is not having a very great start of the league. There is a rough one for them. Lost to Gori. This is their second loss, and obviously this is going to be a hard game for them. A 40-point lead is now here. Okay, let's imagine something happens. Cilicia has all the energy. They go back in the score. But believe me, 40 points in just under 6 minutes is nearly impossible. Nothing impossible is basketball, but for today, by the way Cilicia has been playing, that is kind of impossible. So last year, Cilicia had a great team in the start with Jenkins being on their team, who was a very good player, and during the league he had some family issues, went home to the US to solve all their problems. I think If I remember correctly, it was some kind of problems with the COVID-19. I think his family was infected. He went to his hometown to get some help. Of course, not kissing them around. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about financially. And yet, as you already understood, he wasn't getting enough. He wasn't getting paid enough to support them from here. So he went there, and after that, Cilicia started to play so bad you don't even know. They had the other three players on their team, with Christian Robinson being one of them. In the end of the league, he was having great games. One of them, he scored 50 points. And overall, as I was saying, overall, in the beginning, Cilicia was one of the contenders of being a champion. But in the end, the team fell apart. The foreigners were not happy with the decision coaches were making and everything like that. But this year, okay, they are losing again to a strong opponent in Cilicia. But believe me, this year I'm very sure that all the players, like the management, like the coaching staff, of course, the addition in this league is that teams can have now not only four but 5 foreign players on their roster. So having, of course, 2 subs in the foreigner side is a great thing to have, as of course some tension builds up during the game and tiredness comes up. Obviously, their players need a lot more time on the bench compared to which they were doing last year. They were having, last year. As Anthony misses it, Roma comes up with a putback for himself. The score is 103 to 65. Dvin getting the 100-point digit. John gets a 3. Great 3-point shooter. The youngster, I'm sure he himself too will have a great career too. And about Cilicia and being a better team, I think this year, of course, I'm not talking about being a better team in playing style and having better players, but overall being a community, as I may say, and players really like each other, being together. I'm sure that Javante Matthews likes it too. He was playing in BKMA last year, was not really happy with the team, the coaching staff, but now he's here in Cilicia. From what I'm seeing from the sideline, and you know I'm always here, I see that Javante is becoming friends with a lot of guys on the team. Of course, that is a great opportunity for him, as, okay, we're talking about his basketball stuff. He's a good player, he's strong, he's smart, he can shoot the ball, he can go all the way, get end ones. Just a little bit struggling with the free throws today. No, not a problem. We've already seen he has improved a lot. But believe me, if you're that kind of player in the team that is not giving too many passes, always tries to do everything by himself using his own technical stuff, believe me, he needs support from his teammates, from the bench, from the coaches, so he's not feeling down. And of course, whenever that kind of player feels down, of course nothing is going to work out for him. So again, Cilicia improving their staff this year, as I said. New Basel, on the other hand, being the addition to the league, their new team with Ovik Khazmalyan being the owner of the team. They got great players too. In the preseason, David Khachatyan was playing for them, and then he got transferred to Med Foxes. But besides Med Foxes and Vahagnis Albert Tadeusan, I think New Basel has all the best Armenian players on the team, with David Karamyan, Narek Sarkisyan, Karen Melikan, Albert Avetisyan, and Araik Asatryan. Believe me, that is a great team. I'm sorry, Araik Gevorkyan, Asatryan. Yeah, as I was saying, that is a great team. I really do think that New Basel can achieve a lot, but they got their first lose against Lahagni City the other day. As Roma puts up a 3, which won't go. Rebounded Color, 2 minutes, 22 seconds left, 35-point game. And nobody saw where the ball was going. Brandon's pass was not intended to anybody, I guess, as Matthews and Kuyumjan are going out. Robert and JJ in. Mohamed Dasuki is still playing and having a lot of playing time. I don't yet see Cilicia's youngsters on the court. Twain, great defense by Dasuki. So overall, when I'm talking about the teams of the league and their history and everything, believe me, anything I say doesn't matter, as we have 16 teams in Armenia competing 8x8 in different leagues. The future is starting. We had a league, the A League 5 years ago, the first time, which was held with, I don't know, foreigner or two in every team. The second league was going to be better, third one was better, fourth one was cancelled. Third one was cancelled because of the COVID. Then fourth league last year was a great one with all the teams competing. The cup was won by Mad Foxes, the league was won by Lahagni City. All the teams were great matchups except Cilicia in the end, which I was talking about earlier, that they fell apart after their foreigners leaving for their family issues. And BKMA too never really had a great chance to be in contender, but they got the ticket to the playoffs. They were playing Lahagni City, got out, and Lahagni went straight to the finals. So about the leagues being the future of Armenian basketball, when I'm talking about that, believe me, I'm 100% I am right, as the kids, the youngster, which 5 years ago never thought they would have a career by basketball, started to think about every other stuff than basketball, can now see that a lot of Armenian kids are having playing time with Mikhail Minasyan with a great Euro step. And look how everybody likes it on the bench, and the fans are on their feet too. So yeah, the kids who are practicing basketball, they love basketball, they have great passion to play in the games. 5 years ago, didn't think they had future as a professional sports player. I'm saying that, and I'm very sure about that, as I was one of the kids. When I was a kid, I never thought I'd have an opportunity to play there, and I kind of retired from basketball, started using my, building my own career. But now I really hope that this goes on for a while, not a year or 2 years, but this will be a thing that we will have forever. And we'll try to improve our basketball more. So 23.6 seconds left. Twain is with the ball. Got away with the double dribble call. The referees didn't even decide to call that. And yes, Twain is just going to run the clock down. 107-74. Great game. Reggie George having 21 points and 14 rebounds. Vincent Holmes on the other end having 22 and 15 rebounds with 5 assists. Is the point leader and the efficiency leader in the team, both the point leader and rebound leader. So I think we'll just award him with the MVP of the game. Cilicia struggling against, scoring only 74 points in the whole game. I was happy to have you here, guys, everybody who was watching. It was Albert Harutyunyan. Love basketball, and he will love it.